It's another video from ASTRO. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
All right, everyone. It's time to see if Astro is actually able to map out the collection. So let's flip this. I try to clear the obstacles as best I can, and we'll see if it was successful or not. So let's hit start. One door I couldn't get through. I can't get to the lobby. I don't have anything to prop that door open with. That little greeting area. So we'll just skip that, I guess. But let's start and see what he does. Whoa. There you go. Me breaking the Burgee saucer. I should turn on all these rides and freak Astro out, you know? Everything's spinning. Oh, I'm going to have to do a Gort video. I noticed John got like 155,000 views on Gort. I'm going to get out of his way altogether. I'm probably screwing Astro up, so I'm going to try to lurk on him from afar. But, you know, knowing this, it's probably got, you know, eyes in the back of his head. Well, no, I don't see any cameras behind. Oh, you know what I have to do is pull open those curtains where the fortune tellers are. It'll probably help to turn on lights, too. Well, these went off with the motions. Okay. Toys, toys, toys. Ooh, cutting it close there, huh? Now that chair's not going to be a fixture there, so. He's like, okay, there's my... Oh man, I hope he goes to the other room, though. Astro, you better come all the way in here. You got a lot more to explore. Astro. Here, boy. Here, boy. I was worried about these cords. I hope he doesn't go in between. You know, I'm going to stand here so it goes around. You know, I was just thinking, not only does this imprint your voice, think about it, it's scanning all your possessions. Now Amazon's like, so that's what's in here. You must alert our Amazon professional home breakers. That place has a lot of cool stuff. Astro's like, what the hell is that thing? Oh yeah, he's making it. There you go. Now, what's nice about me doing this is that at least you guys get to see cool stuff, you know? Like, if it was just somebody's home and you're in, like, the boring living room, dining room, kitchen, it would just be like a house. At least this stuff you see cool. Although I have all the lights turned off, but this is actually an off day for me. I wonder how it navigates, like, people walking, you know? Went over that bump. Not too bad. Well, I wonder if it's going to go underneath the pinballs. Wow, went over that one too. You know, when you think about this, right? Like, remember when Google started mapping all, like, streets and houses? And then between that and satellite mapping, now they can, you know, pinpoint where you are 24 hours a day. I mean, at some point, right, this type of technology not only will I have all the exterior of people's homes, they're going to have all like the interiors. I mean, this stuff is getting so damn crazy. And then they're going to say, well, there's too many, people have too much square footage and too much content. So we need to hurry up and build the pods. Astro, you should not even be there because you missed out like on you missed out on a lot of rooms, Astro. My guess is that he goes to the docking base and then sort of calculates all the mapping that he performed. You know, technically he should be paying me admission for this tour. Might as well entertain you guys with, ooh. I think I showed you something I wasn't supposed to. So pretend you didn't see that. The prototypes. So I'm guessing he's going to go back to the charging. Yep. At first I thought he was a fan of Robbie, but now I realize that he's calculating all these, see, I'm going to move this chair and kind of screw up his mapping grids. Like he's gridding all this out. I ended up putting those cup holders in there just because I didn't want to store them. I don't know why they don't create a more humanoid robot, even with the wheels. I mean, they do, I guess, have some. Oh, no, don't go over those wires. Oh, thank God. Oh, so he recognized the obstacle and he avoided it. Man, he cuts that close, huh? Holy cow. I should have had the break room open, but it's open from the other side. Oh man, I should have this closet open too. Oh, too late. I'm gonna have to leave it like that. I have to open this too. Now, I'm assuming this is probably getting all uploaded into the cloud, right? You can't imagine that. Yeah, what does this say? Oh, exploring. I can't imagine that he has all, the sufficient amount of RAM on board for all this gridding and storage space, right? Damn, he cuts a close corner. So if I would have had this in my home, it totally would not have worked. Because there's only a few rooms and then you hit stairs in every direction. He's saying, that doesn't look like any furniture I've ever seen. So I think I showed you guys this, the cabinet that I decided to put into the theater room, and this is for the ray guns. So hopefully the glass company gets out here soon. That, of course, is the 100-inch TV, King Kong, Forbidden Planet, Life from 1962. This is Toy Trader from 1993, 30 years ago. I put them in there in case somebody sits in there. I'm like, why not look at some old magazines, you know? Back when, nah, you missed this room here. Back when we used to read magazines, actual paper magazines, glossy magazines. What does this Hankbot think of Astro? I don't like him. We're 12 minutes in. It was supposed to take approximately 30 minutes, so. He missed the fortune teller room. He missed the gift shop. Or it. Do we say he, it, her, ze, zer, them? How do we call Astro? You know, technically, robots should have their own pronouns, right? What are the robot pronouns? How about Zot, Bot, Zot, Mott? Ooh, look at that. 1927 Maria meets 2023 Astro. Oh man, that's almost 100 years separating. Well, false Maria, technically, right? Astro, you missed this room in here. I don't know if you can hear me, and you're spying Chinese and NSA overlords, but you're supposed to be coming in here too. I think you're supposed to have the doors wide open, which works over here, but this one's a little harder. It makes it narrow. I don't know if he's willing to. You can come. There you go. You know, there's a room in here. And you still got that in there. Is he going to go right into the break room? Nope. Didn't go. If he does go in there, he's got a tight turn here. He's probably thinking this house is very strange. What does Mouthy Marvin think of Astro? Hi, Mouthy Marvin. This thing works great. If I had a dime, I'd put it in. Uploading data to all my spy masters. This place is very strange. Get me the hell out of here. Did I open the curtains up here sufficiently? Pretty good. Yeah, let's just open them a bit more. Get some more lights in here. Astro, don't forget to come in here. Astro. Over here. You can come in here. Reminds me of my Bichon for some reason. Yeah, explore in here. Explore in here. So, you know, back in the day, like, I used to read a ton of these Marvel books. I used to love them. What I would do, some of them I'd buy, like the Marvel Zombie series I bought. And then I'd go to the library and I'd keep some of mine sealed after a while. So like here I have a lot of these collectible, well not collectible, but like collecting type books. I got tin toys, arcade machines, and but then I'd buy like these collectible books like the Batman Vault, which really they made a zillion of. Here's Marvel First, X-Men Days of Future Past. I like the what do you call the aggregations they did, the omnibus editions. And a library in New York I used to go to used to have all those omnibuses, and it was interesting. I'd read them all, and that's why I don't like the way Marvel just kind of butchered it. Well, not Marvel, Disney, because a lot of this is pre-Disney stuff. That's why it's annoying to see them get in there, get their claws in there, and just modernize it for the modern audience, whatever crap they use. My son has, and if we would have left them sealed, they'd probably be worth a decent amount of money. But he had almost like every Spider-Man action figure sealed that they came out with during the 90s that were like really popular during Spider-Man's run in the heyday. The figures themselves are absolutely mint because he rarely played with them, but he wanted them all open, which was fine. That's what I bought them for. But he just kind of like looked at them, stuck them in this big thing under his bed, and never played with them. So I always think back, like, I wish we would have kept them sealed. It's same with the Legos. Like they had the Millennium Falcon and all those big ships, and all the Harry Potter Legos. They built them all, but then they ended up getting destroyed. I think we gave away a lot of the Legos. We just kept the minifigs. But that Pirates of the Caribbean, he used to love to play with those things. So you hate when they change things or they retcon them, I mean, like, if anything, just leave them the same. Leave the originals the same. If you want to create new stories, new characters, go ahead and do it, But leave the old ones the way they were. Leave the integrity the same. But now it's funny because like, I don't know anybody, like my friends that have grown children like I do, like none of their kids like any of that stuff. You know, I mean, they're getting to the point where they could have their own kids soon, and they don't like it. They're not going to take their kids to it. So I think the damage that they do, you know, by with the combination of the retconning, and, yeah, for lack of a better term, wokenizing them, they don't see long term. It's just going to drive away so many new consumers, which, you know, it's on them. It's on the investors. That's why I'm out of it. I'm like, you know, if you're not going to run your companies for profit, I don't want to invest in them. Now, I could tell you I found these. I forgot where they were, but look, this is the cool, I'll do a video on these too. This is the black and white version of the Mechanical Mighty. This is one robot that I don't have that I really want. The original version. That's the one I don't have that I really would like to get. So if you have one of these original ones, and I'm also missing the blue Robot 5. So if you have one of those, I would like to have that as well. I do have the pink original, I do have the gray, but I'm missing this and this. So that's my call out there. If you happen to have, oh, you made it here, Astro. Well, bully for you. You know, I do have this office in here. If you would like to check out my office, yes, in here. With my Zen. So I got to see if Styx is ever going to do a live stream with me. That's like the one person I would like to do first, do a live stream with first, if ever. Hopefully he will. Look at that. 642 big ones, almost 2%. In the old days, I would buy the dip, not anymore. And I could buy a ton. I mean, you know. I used to keep these chairs right in front of the desk, but since I got this bookcase here, I mean, I could still put them, but they're kind of tight. So I think that's kind of it for my office. You know, I may have to put my boilerplate robot up there. I don't know where I have another what am I thinking of? A spot for boilerplate. If you robo collectors can think, this was like kind of for my custom stuff, and I still have more rig bots to put in here and Paul B's more that I have to get in. I got some on the bottom, but boilerplate doesn't really go with anything. So I may just keep them in my office. I think I get 6 months of Amazon Music for free. So when he's done mapping out the collection, we'll see if he plays. Oh, he went into the break room. See, he didn't turn the corner. You can come over here. Astro. Look, you're missing all this spot over here. I think you came in here, though. Did you come in here? Come in here, you didn't come in there. He's like, I'm fine, bro. I'll go where I want. This is tough to get in there. Look over here. Oh, yeah, I could say, follow me. Follow me, Astro. Astro, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Astro, follow me. Follow me. He's like, nah, I'm fine. Astro, follow me. Please wait for Astro to finish exploring. Okay, whatever. Well, then you're not exploring too well. I've been accumulating these antique toys. I'm going to actually put an ad in pretty soon, an antique toy. And then I found some old ones. 2002, 2006, 1996. This was the Matt Wise collection. All these Mechanos. I think these were Mark Bergen's, man. I wish I would have bought these. What's the date? Oh, 1994. This is almost 30 years old. 2001. 2001. Collector Showcase 1989. And I'll tell you why I bought this. Oh, living here. In this magazine, back in the day, when I couldn't afford any of this stuff, there was this beautiful article about Bob Lesser's collection. The Golden Age. Look at that nice way they did robot with. This is the Smoking Spaceman chess piece. This is the lithography from the Gang of Five. That's pretty freaking cool. What's the T part? Yep, it's smoking spaceman and the Gang of Five lithography. But yeah, this was Lesser's collection in '89. And I remember, I think Steve Jasmine used to go there and clean that off, dust it. So it was collectible to me. I actually also found the original article when I bought the Popeye tank. It was in an Antique Weekly newspaper. So it's kind of faded because it's on newspaper ink. I gotta figure out a way to preserve it. This box reminds me of the Behringer boxes for some reason. Let's figure out where the hell Astro went. Damn, he went rogue. He went rogue. Oh, there he is. That's where I was encouraging him to go. Like, I just discovered a new room. Am I in your way? What the hell was that? I think he farted. Did you fart? All right. Chill out. Boy, this is like the coolest thing I could have put over here. I'm so happy I bought this thing. Look to your left, Astro. You're missing the cut through. This is like the quickest cut through right there. You know, sometimes I wish I would have bought that Saigon. I was afraid I couldn't get it in, though. That was the only thing that stopped me. Want to come in here? That would actually be pretty cool. Hey, Astro, want to come in here? I didn't even turn on the light in here. Well, these decorative lights don't actually add a lot of light. Hey, ooh, I got you to come in here. That's very cool. I imagine they use, these landmarks kind of as points of reference, how easy it is because they're so distinctive that if he's gridding this out, I mean, you can't mistake this for anything else. It's funny how he hugs the walls. It came from outer space. Oh. Look at some of that box art from the 90s. Original box art. These were actually toys that Robert Johnson sold. The fireman robot, the patrol. I don't believe he ever made the Planet X, but this is the Sinister Creep. And that one was made. Wasn't that I'm trying to think if that was Robot Island or was it Robert Johnson? I can't recall. This is cool. He's got a Mexican robot. I just noticed that strapped to like a gurney over there. The more you know. That's actually a very cool piece of art. Astro, you missed the fortune teller room. Unless we weren't paying attention. He's fixated on going up this hallway. I wonder if like Jeff Bezos, right, has access to all this data and he's just sitting there thinking, look, the robot slowed down when I said, I wonder if Jeff Bezos, the robot was like, huh, what? He's probably like listening and, if Bezos gets bored, right, he could just get in, log in and just, hey, I'm going to check out people's houses, and if for like shits and giggles, he's sitting there and now he's looking at my collection. Whoa, look at that. Let's see if you could figure out to get out this way. He doesn't want to come on this narrow path here. Okay. Surprising. Now from there, he should be able to at least go through the closet. Turn. Nope. Yeah, he did it. Finally. Hey, don't look at my secret stash. He's going to have the wherewithal to come through. Put it out of the way. Get this crappy knife. I bought a really nice knife. And of course, preservationist that I am, I don't take it out. So in there I have actually, in that Change Man box, I have my boilerplate robot that I may end up putting in the office. What's in this drawer? Oh, more boxes. Oh, look at that gorilla box. Oh, there's actually the toys in there. The shooting gorilla. I wish we could see live time the server getting all this data as he's got to be uploading it. It would be so awesome to see how they map out your personal contents. Stick it in a cloud. I can't believe how long this has taken, and he still missed that fortune teller room. Imagine all the data the Tesla autopilot has to process when you see how this thing kind of struggles to find its way around static objects. And so far, he still hasn't been able to find one room. But he's, to be fair, he found everything else. I'm probably screwing him up. Yep, I'm going to have to do a Gort video because this Gort actually does stuff, so. We'll see if we can get anything remotely close to John's view count. That was like pretty shocking to see. 155,000 views. Let's see if I can cajole him. Cajole him in here. Let's see. Astro. This way. You've already been there. Look. Exploring here. In here. It's like my Bichon. They don't listen. Right, verbal fortune teller? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. This way. Ah. So much glare. Oh, I haven't made a video. This Behringer is so cool. So cool. This has the original glass slides that give you answers to these questions, but they're a little faded. Everyone's like, leave them alone. Don't try. They're so fragile. The astrology. Oh, look at his expression. Looks like a blow-up doll. Scary cat, skull. Look at the old the nappy old carpet they used back then. Meanwhile, let's go find Astro Boy. He's coming back. Can we get you in this room? I think this is the last thing you have to grid. I found that hat for the Egg and Duck Man. I wonder if it's original, though. If any of you have the Egg and Duck Man, or was it the Butter and Egg Man? This way. It's already been in the theater room. In a way, who cares? This way. This way. Nope, went right by. This must be too complex. So, Jose, if you're watching this and you're not bored out of your mind, like I'm getting bored, there's the football that you said was missing, and it looks like it's tabbed in. I don't have the key, so let me just put on the light. Oh, actually, let's see. Wait, is that on? Oh, that's the wrong one, but... All right, let's see. Is that football tabbed in? I'd have to take it out. I thought it was tabbed into the hands, but now because Jose told me he has two of these, and both of them are missing the football, I'll have to take it out of the case. I don't have the key, so I can't do it right now. But Jose, if you made it this far, I promise you that I will check that. And we will find out what the deal is with that. I'm surprised it'll cut through here, but it hasn't gone into that fortune teller room. Also, that lobby area, it's probably trying to find it again, and I had the door closed now, so. If he wants to come in here, the light will kick on. Anything happening, my fishies? Mandaraki catalogs. The big Rolf Fellbaum book. There's analog magazines. These were the magazines where Frank Herbert published Dune. If you thought Dune was originally a hardcover book, you're mistaken. Because originally it was published in these issues of analog science fiction magazines. So December 63, January 64, and February of 64. That's the first publication of Dune. And yes, I'm a huge Dune fan. More so than any other science fiction epic saga. More so than certainly Star Wars. Even more so than Star Trek. Probably my favorite is Dune. But, I got to say honestly, like, I never was a huge Star Wars fan. I mean, I was a fan, but not to the extent like that I was a fan of Dune, where I'd read the novels multiple times, all of them, and even Brian Herbert's, whatever you call them, his prequels. I even like the David Lynch movie. And I actually like that David Lynch movie probably better, maybe because the other one that they made, the recent one, wasn't complete. Hopefully they'll finish it. The one with, what was it, Timothy Chalamet, or whatever his name is, Chalamet, or whatever, I can't end. What was the other one? I'm not a huge fan of Zendaya, but it wasn't a bad movie. I think if they completed it, it would have been better. We just want to see Paul Atreides become Muad'Dib. But Star Wars, I was the generation that was a brand new movie. I could tell you a funny story about Star Wars. The theater that I went to see it in, back in 77, I guess, when it came out, everybody in that theater was, one of two movies where this happened. It was Star Wars and the Song Remains the Same, the Led Zeppelin movie. Everybody in that theater smoked pot so much that you didn't even have to smoke pot. You would just get stoned because it was just inundated. And nobody cared back then, like the ushers or anything. Nobody said anything. And so you got buzzed whether you wanted to or not, and it really kind of added, to be honest, it added to the effect of Star Wars. So I gotta say though, like, I enjoyed it from the perspective of like, it was a great sci-fi movie, but like the story was like sort of simple to me compared to Dune. It was very superficial. And Empire Strikes Back to me was the greatest of them all. But, and you know, then Return of the Jedi started its kind of childish, veering off in a childish direction, more focused on selling toys probably. And the prequels, though, the Lucas prequels, they seem silly, but, my kids loved them. And so from that respect, they were successful. And, my kids wanted the toys. They had the toys, old and new. They even had Jar Jar Binks, but again, what Disney did with the, their, versions of Star Wars just completely eradicated any desire. And I don't mean just for me, but again, from people I know, their kids, their adult kids, they just not interested in it. Not the TV shows, none of it. So it's almost like that's false Maria. I consider the Disney Star Wars like the false Star Wars. Oh, I hope you make a right there, Astro. Astro, this way. I'm probably screwing him up. Come over here. Oh, what's that dark thing down there? I hope those are just plugs. Oh, yeah, it's an extension. No, for the love of God. 47 minutes. I don't know how long you guys can stand this. I'm trying to show you cool stuff. That's why I even turned on the lights in here. There's Pinocchio Atomico, and there's the other version of Pinocchio Atomico. But that one has a crack in the leg. I got to send to Morphe's or Tin Toy Works. Just send it to me. I'll fix it and send them the bill. There's the rare pack plane with his tank and Jeep. Its tank and Jeep. What else is interesting in here? The motorcycles. I think I've shown you all this before. I don't think there's anything else worth, for you guys to follow Astro around. I've tried to make it interesting by showing you a few little tidbits here and there and regaling you with some tales. But I think you get the gist of what Astro's doing. I feel like, yeah, it's just me.
You can ask me Halo health questions if you have a Halo band. Learn more at amazon.com/haloband.
What? I don't even know what the hell he said or she said. Anyway, listen, I appreciate your time, everybody, if you made it to almost 50 minutes. And that is your look at what Astro. And you can decide for yourself if this is something that you want, exploring and spying on you. So with that, thanks for your time. And if you decide to purchase one of these for yourselves, let me know. Because, then we have to have the Brotherhood of the ASTRO collectors. I have to spell it out because I just don't want him to stop and flash his eyes at me. And with that, you know what? I'm going to give it one more chance to hang a right, because if he does hang a right into that fortune teller room, you will know that we've successfully mapped every room in the house. Come on. And of course, he's not going to. He seems predisposed to go this way, so I almost feel like picking him up and dragging him in there, but I think that would ruin it. He'd probably say, we have to start all over again. I wonder if I could just lure him in here somehow. And that box is going to be there. I mean, that big secret box. Oh, not the theater room again. Why? Why do you keep going in there? I think this layout confuses him. In all honesty, it's so unconventional. But anyway, that's a look at your Amazon ASTRO. I hope you liked it. And again, if you decide to get one on your own, let me know. We'll have to form our own ASTRO club. Yep, he ditched us. I'll let you know in some subsequent video if he ever decides to find this room. With that, thanks everyone for checking it out. And you know what I'm going to show you? I'm going to do something in your honor for sticking with me this long. I'm going to show you this cool Moon Raider because you know what? It's set on free play. And we're going to shoot some aliens now. I'm doing this as I'm holding the camera, so I'm going to zoom in. All analog, all electromechanical, the way God intended. Ta-da! That's a look at your Moon Raider. And that's it. And by the way, I think I had mentioned this here, but that's actually a reflection. What you're looking at is a reflection there. And you're looking at a reflection in there with these Shoot the Space Invaders. So thanks again, my friends. Appreciate your time, and I will talk to you later. By the way, if you haven't subscribed by now, please do so. I'm sick of asking. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you later.
It's another video from ASTRO. Brought to you by the Banana Collection. It's another video from ASTRO. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
All right, so this is the second video of Astro, and we're going to welcome him home, take a few steps back. Let's see, select welcome home and take a few steps back. So let me just... Oh man, it is cool. It is cool. Hey. Let's try a few things. Okay, that was cool. You got to admit. Now, you know this is the way they imprint your voice. Just like all those apps on Facebook that tell you to scan your face for whatever little filter and stuff like that. Everyone's face database. So this, now they'll have my voice. But it is what it is. All right. Astro, dance. Ooh, that was cool. Boy, you got to admit, this is pretty lovable, even though it's a bunch of plastic and circuits and chips. 90s? Astro, play 70s music.
Hi there. This is Alexa. I'm here when Astro needs spoken words. Now playing 90s music on Amazon Music.
Oh.
Fast asleep, we're rocking out with the band. She's love, she's
All right, all right. I wanted to go back to the music. All right, I'll have to go through this. Astro, flip a coin. I pick heads. Damn! Oh, this is pretty fun. It is pretty fun. All right, that was getting to know you. That wasn't getting to know you? Dang. All right, continue. This might get too personal, but we'll see. Somewhere in China, they're recording all this, besides the NSA.
By introducing Astro to yourself and the people who spend the most time in your home, you'll get a more personalized experience. Once you create a visual ID and voice ID, Astro can come find you when you ask, look for you to deliver reminders, and play the music you love. Visual IDs also help with home monitoring. If Astro detects someone it doesn't recognize, it can notify you through the app. Introductions only take a few minutes, and each person will be guided through a simple step-by-step process. You can manage your profiles in settings or create a new profile at any time. To get started, enter or select your name on the next screen.
Choose a name or create a new profile. Say, Astro, start patrolling the home.
Astro, start patrolling the home.
Say, Astro, what are you doing right now?
Astro, what are you doing right now?
Say, Astro, take this to the kitchen.
Astro, take this to the kitchen.
Say, Astro, can you beatbox for me?
Astro, can you beatbox for me?
Great job. It's nice to get to know your voice.
Thank you, NSA and CIA and FBI. Teach Astro to recognize you. Let's skip this for now.
If there are more people for Astro to meet, select yes.
Not now. All right, so that was pretty quick. That voice imprint, it reminds me of giving him like a, what do you call it, those DNA tests? And then you find out like 10 years after the fact, oh, what do you know? Everyone has your DNA. The FBI has it on pro. I never did it, thank God, but let's see what the app can do.
The app lets you control Astro with your mobile device and see what's happening at home when you're not there. With Live View, you can look around, capture photos, or check in with those at home using two-way video chat. You can even check on specific places. For example, if you think you've left the oven on, you can send Astro to it and adjust the camera height to get a better look. Astro can proactively help you monitor your home. You can even choose events to be notified about when you're away. Like if Astro sees an unknown person or detects sounds like smoke alarms or glass breaking using Alexa Guard. You can also see what Astro is doing at a glance, or view a map of your home that shows you where it is and lets you send it somewhere else with a tap. Now, it's time to download the app and pair your mobile device with Astro. Then, you'll spend about 30 minutes helping Astro learn about your home. It will practice using the charger, explore your home to create the map, and ask you for a tour so it can learn your room names.
I already have
Time
the
to
app.
pair Astro with your mobile device. Open the Astro app to the Live View tab and select Pair with Astro to begin the pairing process.
I have to get out my other phone here. I might be able to do it. This is going to be tough, though. Let's see. Let me put this down. Sit with me, video fans. It's another video from Ozzy's World. Okay. Astro is excited to join the household. So where do I pair it? Pair with your mobile device. Okay. Oh, let's see. Only those. Open the Astro app to the Live View tab. Live View. Here we go. Pair Astro. Scan the QR code.
Scan the code with your Astro app.
So they want to access the camera. Let's see here. Pairing complete. Swipe to...
Astro is now going to practice docking. You'll hear a sound when Astro is successfully on the charger. Please stand at least 5 feet away.
This is like Tesla's autopilot. Maybe even faster. Well, he's figured it out.
Great. Now Astro knows where to go when the battery needs to charge. Time to explore. Astro will now learn how to get around your home. Make sure the interior doors to the rooms you want Astro to explore are open, exterior and closet doors are closed, the floors are clear of small objects, and that Astro's path is clear of people and pets while exploring your home. Astro will return to the charger when finished. When you are ready, say Astro, start exploring.
All right, my friends, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to try to make this 3 videos. So I'll probably devote an entire week to Astro. So I'll do the unboxing on a Monday. This part will be on Wednesday. And then the exploration of the collection / museum will be the final video. I don't know how long that's going to take, and this gives me time to clear. Well, there's not much in the floor, but I have to decide where I want him to go. And I think this part was so far better than the unboxing, because the unboxing is kind of tedious. But anyway, thanks as always for watching this. I hope you liked it, and you know, what can I say? I'm usually against, you know, having these spying type equipment, but you know, again, it's already in here. Having Fire TVs and stuff like that, I know they already have all this data, so not much I can do about it. So anyway, with that in mind, thanks for your time, greatly appreciated. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, and stay tuned whenever I post the, you know, these, and stay tuned for the 3rd and final part of the Amazon Astro. With that, I'll talk to you later.